Even after 6 years of marriage, Ravi did not have any child. When he met the doctor in this regard, he saw the false promise of his life in front of him. This morning when I woke up, the same thing happened again. These days, almost every day, this is the only thing that is discussed. This thing has made a place in their life. Ravi, how many times have I told you that we will not talk about this now? Lata, we will not talk about this. Is this a small thing? What are you hiding? Ravi, now you just try to provoke me by talking like this so that I do what you want to prove myself. Lata, don't you want what I want? And even if you don't want it, then what is the harm? It has been 6 years since our marriage. If not now, then when? Ravi, but you were the one who refused first, then what has happened now? Lata, I refused earlier because I didn't want it at that time. Planning has to be done. And what is wrong in wanting it now? Ravi, but it has been so long now, we can wait for a few more days. Lata, but if we take precautions in time, then what is the harm in it? It is possible that later we may have to think of some other methods. Ravi, okay, but now I have to go to office. We will talk about this later. Ravi and Lata had a love marriage. After dating for 3 years, both of them got married. Even after 6 years of marriage, they did not have any children. In the initial years of marriage, they themselves did not want it. But now Lata has started feeling that both of them should consult a doctor. Both of them keep discussing this matter. After 2 months, Lata convinces Ravi for this. Lata, Ravi, I have talked to a new doctor named Swati in a big hospital nearby. I have booked her appointment. You must come with me. Ravi nodded yes. Ravi and Lata both reached the hospital on the day of their appointment. They were waiting for their turn. After waiting for about 3 hours, it was their turn to meet the doctor. The person standing at the door asked them to come inside and sit. He said that Madam is coming now, you please sit. Ravi and Lata both came inside and sat down. Ravi started whispering slowly. Ravi, we have already waited so much. And is there still waiting left? Lata, yes. So from this you can find out how many people come to her. There must be some reason why they must come. After some time Madam came inside. She had a file in her hand. Swati, oh, you had to wait. Just give me 2 minutes, I will talk to you. Lata, oh okay, no problem. Swati is reading the file. After reading she picks up the phone and gives some instructions and hangs up. Swati, yes Lata ji, tell me. Lata, Madam, I am Lata and this is my husband Ravi. Swati looks at Lata. And after looking at her once she looks at her again. The expressions on her face change. She keeps looking at Ravi for a few seconds. Swati saw Ravi just now, but Ravi has been looking at him since Swati came into the room. Ravi was not able to look into Swati's eyes. Swati somehow tries to control herself and focus on Lata's words. She writes up some checkups for Lata. And advises Ravi to meet the doctor of her hospital. After meeting her, Ravi became speechless. He became someone new. He knew that he was the culprit of whatever happened between them. But he did not know that he was going to meet Swati in such a way. Life would bring them together at such a turn. Ravi got lost in his old memories and started remembering that day. Ravi is fighting with someone in his school. This is about his ninth class. Swati is his classmate. This fight has happened to say something to Swati. Seeing that the matter is getting out of hand, Swati had to intervene and stop Ravi. Swati, hey Ravi, wait, it's over. He told me, so I also told him. Now finish the matter. Why are you arguing? Why are you making a big issue? Ravi, I am making a big issue. I am speaking for you, and every time you speak to me only. Swati, don't speak for me, I can speak for myself. What is the need for you to speak? Now Ravi and Swati started arguing on this matter and they both stopped talking to each other. But then Swati convinces Ravi like always. Initially Ravi is a little shy, but then he agrees. Ravi and Swati are best friends. Their friendship continues even after school. They don't need anyone else except each other. They are busy in their own fun. Ravi was lost in his old memories when Lata comes and brings him back to his senses by touching him. Lata, where are you lost? The food is ready. I am calling you since so long. Ravi gets up and sits. After all, they had such a good friendship. Even then it is Lata in Ravi's life today. Why not Swati? Ravi's day is not the same as before. He was lost in his thoughts only. He had left for his office, but he went to the hospital to meet Swati. He went outside Swati's cabin in the hospital. When he tried to go inside, the person standing outside stopped him and said, "Sir, you cannot go inside without an appointment." Ravi said that I know you want to meet Madam, tell her that Ravi has come. When he went inside and asked Madam, she said that Madam has said that only those who have an appointment should be allowed inside. Ravi felt a little bad and understood that Swati is not interested in talking to him anymore. Ravi left from there making a small face. Ravi went to his office. He kept thinking about this the whole day. He was remembering that moment when Swati was going out of her city to prepare for medical exams. Ravi's family was leaving that city. Because they had only one child, Ravi. They thought that wherever Ravi would study further, they would also stay there. Swati and Ravi both were now at that stage of age when love starts knocking in someone's life. First we both become something. Then we will be happy when we are together. I promise you that I am yours. Do you also promise me that? Ravi, I agree to everything you say. A firm promise. And yes, love you too. I would hardly have been able to say that. You thought right. Saying this, both of them hugged each other. Swati had tears in her eyes. Swati, see? I have found someone more beautiful than me, and if you go, I will kill you. Ravi was lost in these things when his phone rings. It was an unknown number. Ravi receives the call. That call is from Swati. Swati, yes, you had come to meet me. It was the hospital. If you can meet me now, then come. Swati calls him to a cafe. Ravi and Swati are now face to face. Ravi, how are you? Swati, I am the same as you were when you left me. I don't change. Whatever I say, I stick to it. Ravi, that I. Swati, there is no need to say or explain anything. I was the only fool. I thought that whatever I had thought, you will also think the same for me. I cried a lot for you, but your love gave me strength. I became a doctor today. I had many dreams that when I meet you, I will do this, I will say this, but you did not meet me. First we both become something. Then we will be happy when we are together. I promise you that I am yours. Do you also promise me that? Ravi, I agree to everything you say. A firm promise. And yes, love you too. I would hardly have been able to say that. You thought right. Saying this, both of them hugged each other. Swati had tears in her eyes. Swati, see? I have found someone more beautiful than me, and if you go, I will kill you. Ravi was lost in these things when his phone rings. It was an unknown number. Ravi receives the call. That call is from Swati. Swati, yes, you had come to meet me. It was the hospital. If you can meet me now, then come. Swati calls him to a cafe. Ravi and Swati are now face to face. Ravi, how are you? Swati, I am the same as you were when you left me. I don't change. Whatever I say, I stick to it. Ravi, Swati, there is no need to say or explain anything. I was the only mad person. I thought that whatever I had thought, you will also think the same for me. I cried a lot for you, but your love gave me strength. I have become a doctor today. I had dreamt many things that when I will meet you, I will do this and say this, but you did not meet me. I understood that your wife is beautiful. Now I know why you did not meet me. It is okay. I have not come out of that zone yet. That is why I could not get married. I do not know what will happen next. But I am happy for you. And some treatment is needed. After that you both will also have a child. I have seen the report. Ravi could not say anything. Swati, it is okay. It is good to meet after so many years. Now both of us have different paths. Now you should not spoil your present by talking about that. Ravi, how can you talk so sensibly every time? You tell me everything before I say anything and understand it. Swati, there is no need to think anything for me. I am a doctor, and yes, next time you come to my clinic, take an appointment. Now I will not meet you just like that. After saying this, Swati got up and started leaving. Ravi does not try to stop her. He knows that now she will not stop.